Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh Barr and the Journey to the Moon. Happy New Year. Been away for a while, but now I'm back and I'm excited to talk about ZClassic and my thoughts on the upcoming Be Private hard fork. As we all know by now, for every Bitcoin you have, you'll get one Be Private dividend, and for every ZClassic you have, you will receive one Be Private. So that would definitely explain the massive run up we've seen with the ZClassic, pretty much a 50x return in the past 30 days. Now, I'm still bullish on ZClassic, and I think 3 events will continue to add to the bull run of ZClassic. Now, for the most part, where it is hanging around, $100, but I mean, you gotta let it breathe from the massive wall it ran up. But my first thing is the Tizen interview. The second thing is, if a major exchange announces that it will support the Be Private hard fork, and my third thing is the actual date of the hard fork. Once people know when the hard fork and the snapshot will happen, the price will act accordingly to that date. But the first thing is here with the Tizen said that he's gonna do boots on the ground approach. Him and Leon Fu, and they're gonna do interview Rhett, the lead developer of ZClassic, on January 3rd. So from what I understood, it was going to be a live stream or something. But it turns out that they did they did the interview today, or January 2nd. Right now it's January 3rd, early morning. So they did the interview yesterday. And I thought this was very important because a lot of people were accusing Red of being a scammer and selling vaporware and this and that. And in the interview, if Tizen and Leon Fu are grilling him in the interview and asking him the tough questions, then it'll be hard for Red to lie or mislead people like a lot of pump and dumpers do on social media, social platforms. And Leon Fu, Tizen, they've been around for a while. Just last month, Leon Fu called ADA at under 3 cents, and it's now at 70, 90 cents right now. He also, NXT ran up 20x. They have a long track record of over 10x returns with Ethereum, Stratus, NXT, on and on. Decred. Anyways, if Tizen has a following, and if him and Leon Fu say they're excited about a project, then their following usually follows. What I found interesting was when I went to the actual Telegram. See, here's Rhett. He says he did the interview, and that Ty is super pumped about Be Private, and he'll be releasing the interview today. So when I went to their actual channel, this is their latest video here on the cryptocurrency market. This is their latest video they put out about 2 hours ago, and it's about how to install the ZClassic wallet. Why do you want to install the ZClassic wallet? Because for every ZClassic you have in your wallet, that's how you'll get your Be Private. And I found that this very interesting that they put this video out before they actually showed their interview. And again, if you've been following Tizen for a while, they say that if they're talking about it, they're investing in it. And as I was listening to the video here, the guy says that he's a miner, and he's switching his miners to mine ZClassic. So he's showing you how to install the wallet, but it's one thing to invest in the coin ZClassic on speculation. It's another thing to switch your mining rigs to mine ZClassic and take advantage of the fork. So that's just another level of investment. And actually, right here in the 20-second mark, he says Zcash, but he meant ZClassic, that he's mining ZClassic. So he's really bullish on mining ZClassic if he's gonna spend that extra investment to mine it and take advantage of the hard fork. The other thing is the an exchange, if mostly Bittrex, right? Because Binance and KuCoin exchange, they say that they will support all upcoming hard forks, but the thing with Binance and KuCoin, they don't have ZClassic, so it's pretty much up to Bittrex and Cryptopia to support the exchange. But Cryptopia, it doesn't have the $1 billion volume that Bittrex does. So if Bittrex comes out and says, hey, we will support the fork, then people can, it makes it easier for users to not mess around with wallets or whatever. They know that the liquidity is going to be there for Be Private. Here they seem to be working on a website, and they also have a new wallet coming up that's going to be more user friendly for newcomers. Anyway, here's Luke Morton, a guy I follow. Venture Coindex is a good charter. So here earlier on in the day, he did an ascending triangle. It looked really good, but it didn't hold support. But even though it didn't hold support, he's still gonna hodl. He's still gonna hold, and it just goes to show how bullish he still is on the potential of ZClassic. Now here we go. Right, so here's the lead developer. He's saying that he doesn't see the overwhelming support of the treasury. He sees the snapshot. People want to know when the snapshot is, right? So why do you want to know the snapshot is? Because that's when you'll get your Be Private. Now, for the most part, the sooner the snapshot is, the more I expect the price of ZClassic to pump and dump, as people are going to be FOMOing. And the longer the snapshot is, say for January 31st, for example, the more gradual the price would increase, more accumulation, if you will. So here we have NXT, and NXT went from pretty much a month before the snapshot of December 24th. You can see it's up and up. I mean, I don't really say it's gradual because it's actually about a 20x rise, but you can see it just, the FOMO get the last couple of days here, the FOMO. Now, think about this. People are saying price predictions for ZClassic. For the most part, people are saying if Bitcoin Gold is worth $270 with a $4 billion market cap, surely ZClassic with privacy will be worth more. Here, and the market cap is really, really low here for what it is, and the potential, it's under 200. It's under 200 million. And think about this, guys. If NXT ran up, here's at right here at 200 million. If NXT ran up from 200 million to 2 billion for a 0.5 IGNS airdrop, where is it? Come on, 2 billion. I know it went up to 2 billion. There it is, 2 billion. If NXT ran up to 200 million to 2 billion, a 10x for a 0.5 IGNS airdrop, how much more can ZClassic run up? It could, right? So if it does run up to 2 billion, that does make it a $1 billion value. If it runs up to 1 billion, it'll give you a 500. I'm not saying it's going to $1,000 or $2 billion market cap, but definitely it's gonna go, at least $300 to match B Gold. Even Leon Fu, if you see his Twitter, Leon Fu is saying anywhere from 300 to 600, but it does have that kind of potential. It definitely does have that kind of potential for ZClassic to run up. So they're working on a new wallet. Tizen is invested in it. His following is invested in it. I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't be putting up this video if it was a trash interview, if the lead developer did a bad job in the interview. And now this guy's switching his miners to mine ZClassic. I like it. Hopefully it's another 20x, 30x call by Leon Fu. Bittrex announces It will support it, and we'll know when the snapshot will take place. So I think those three things will definitely help the price of ZClassic. So until then, I'll see you on the moon.